Brian Shingle. My position is LTL Operations Manager, and I started here in August of 2016. So yeah, I started as an LTL Logistics Coordinator. We were just really kind of drinking out of a fire hose. It was really crazy. There was just orders that we weren't ready for, and we were just behind on tracking, so something would happen 2 days and we wouldn't find out about it until 2 days later. But from there, really, John and I worked hard to work with the carriers and kind of get better pricing so we could start getting more outside customers outside of just like the big one that we had. So for me, it's been really cool to see going from basically a two-man show, being so behind for like the first 6 to 8 months when I first started, to now where we have a team of 7 people, and we are so far ahead. Like, we start seeing stuff on like Monday that could have a potential problem on Wednesday, and we're already working to fix it. And we're notifying our customers and our account managers. I would say the biggest aha moment for me was when Spot did like a Spot sponsored trip to an LTL terminal. And that was really cool for me to see just like the intricacies of it. Because of course I've seen videos and I've seen just kind of like, basic of how it works. But seeing it firsthand, really to see like all the chaos that goes into it, really helped me to be like, okay, I've always known it from like the broker side or from like our operations side, but now seeing it from like the carrier side really helped me to just see like, wow, so much stuff that goes into this is way bigger than something I would have thought of. Tom has been great for me for showing me that to focus on the bigger picture, not necessarily getting into the weeds of the day-to-day. That's what I was so used to for so long, and I think he's done a really good job of being like, okay, we have the team in place, we have a bigger team now, train them up, and then let's go work on this bigger issue we have or this bigger project we're working towards as a team. So the biggest challenge that we face and the way we overcome them, I would say, is miscommunication, whether that's with a shipper or a receiver or a carrier. Most of the time those are very small things, but they end up kind of being something big. So if it's like a PO number or a reference number is not getting sent over. So I would say definitely how we overcome those issues is just making sure we're asking the right questions to the carriers, right? So when we talk to the carriers, hey, did you guys go in there? Who did you talk to? What time did you go in there? What numbers did you reference? Getting all that extra information that you might not necessarily ask for initially when thinking about it really helps to keep these issues from happening again. The best piece of advice I could give to a new employee would be to set proper expectations. And setting proper expectations is not just for your customers or for your coworkers or for your team, but really for yourself. When you're a new account manager or a new employee, not trying to overextend yourself, making sure you're staying with what you can do and what you're really good at. And then once you kind of master that stuff that you're really good at, growing a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. So don't try to set the expectation bar too low where you're never gonna grow, but don't set it so high that you're demoralized if you don't get there. And then maybe a second one would be that everything takes time. Be patient.